Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Oh, good spread. Now that's well seen too. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now he's got space here. Can he get onto this? Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Khan gets it away. Well, they've got it again. And here's Batistuta.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there. Now and Bernardo Silva! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. And it's Olmo. Lee Kang-in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, no joy this time. Lee Kang-in. And it's Zanetti. Tries to play it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Batista. And the shot! Roberto Carlos. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! That comes as a mighty relief. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Batistuta. And claimed it back swiftly. He's decent chance! Goal! Ventfore Kofu take the lead. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Ventforet Kofu have fired themselves in front.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And here's Bernardo Silva.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zanetti. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Ventforet Kofu have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here.
Ventforet Kofu really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Olmo. And he's had a hit! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Danielson stood up well to him there. Bernardo Silva looks to get on the end of this. And it's Olmo. Nice looking ball. That looks a cracking ball. Abiati tries to clear. Nicked it back promptly. Played into space. Abiati claims comfortably. Bernardo Silva. It's a searching pass. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Ventforet Kofu have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Ventforet Kofu happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the pass is intercepted. Xabi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Dani Olmo. The ball has bounced loose now. Short changes him with that pass. Batistuta! And they've got rid. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Dani Olmo. And it's Rodri. Oh, what? And Batistuta! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Foot in. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Just about up to the hour now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. Messi. Good purposeful running this. And he's there to get it away. Threads one in. He's through here. And this is Bernardo Silva.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Russia. Number 9, Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field is number 11, Yamal. Substitutions taking place.
Alonso. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! He scores! And the comeback is complete. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 23, Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Substitution.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Donatoni. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. Messi! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Number 10.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 20.
And yes, it's him again.
Number 19.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Xabi Alonso looking for the run.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, this is a great position. And Batistuta! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's going for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Cleared without hesitation. McAllister aims beyond the defence.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
David Villa is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for a runner. And that's a danger. And the finish! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Benfore Kofu complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Azar. Azar! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi claiming the man of the match. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers.
Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Aldero breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe. He is through here. And this is Lewandowski's header! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the run. Mane picks it up out wide. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Hazard, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Drives it, he's got full, and it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! It's Hazard! Yep, it's a corner. Beckham to take it as usual. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Yokohama are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And it's Bernardo Silva. Park Ji-sung. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Howson. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. That is Sluta! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And Mane! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Manchester United go into the lead. Mane. Good purposeful running this. Kaká. Lewandowski. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can clear their lines. Applies the finish! Oh, it's come loose. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Beckham goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kessié is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Beckham! So their fourth corner of the game. Well, that should get the job done. And it's Azar. Aimed beyond the... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. No way through. Tries to play it through. Manchester United have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, another set play. Rijkaard. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And we
Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Yokohama really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Messi. That's a cute ball. Thinks about the shot. Kaká. Now that looks a decent ball. That's the keeper's ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chance for a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kessié. And here's Lewandowski. Well, That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Beckham. And this is Mane. And the finish! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
After 60 minutes.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Substitutions taking place.
Serginho. Danielson. And here's Donadoni.
Donadoni really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mane. That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates...
And Mane! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Donadoni. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
He's got away. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, not quite. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Mane.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Hazard.
Danielson.
On the field.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Messi. Number 32, Dimarco. Substitution in progress.
Oh, good take in a good area. That has been slung wide. And this is Bojan. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, what has happened here? Driving on and making good progress. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. One has ended up in no man's land. He's free, and he shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down, as opposed to 2.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And this is Batistuta. Dimarco.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Face to face with the keeper. Makalele deals with that comfortably. Rice. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Kessié. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And he can clear it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
This is a lost children's
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. That has been slung wide. Pele! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, good spread. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hazard. Oh, strongly challenged there. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Dijk. Albert Ferrer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. Messi receives. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's a shade optimistic. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. Crossed into the big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Vitinha. So we're still where we started right now. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. He won't be happy with that one. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Messi. And he's gone searching crossfield. Hazard. Pinches it off him. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. And it's De Bruyne. Timber. Hazard. And it's Van Dijk. Now De Bruyne. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Pele! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hazard. Thinks one through. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Messi. So what can they make of this? That has ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now, can they get him away? Messi! And that should get the job done. Griezmann. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. Now this could be a shoot! And the ball's come loose here. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so. Great chance! Oh, classic Batistuta!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
It's Pelé! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the... And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway. Tries to play it through. De Bruyne. Vitinha running with the ball. Xavi Alonso. It's a searching pass. Alexander-Arnold. Vitinha. De Bruyne. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi. Donadoni powering forward here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Costa Curta. Nicely spread. David Villa. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's Hazard. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Costa Curta. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. And he gets rid in a hurry. Chooses to go back. And this is Pelé! And he's there to clear it. He's had it taken off him. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. And that could set him on his way. David Villa. That's the keeper's ball. pass somewhat off target. And it's Griezmann. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through! Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Pele. And he's only too happy to take that back. Adams makes the interception. And they can counter here. Bojan. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. De Bruyne. He's a sharp little ball here. Bojan. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's De Bruyne. Hazard. Big chance! You've got to be quick to recover this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Vitinha. It's a pretty loose pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. Now it's Villa. Can he get on the end of this? And they're back on the ball again. Vitinha. Good take. And the shot! He scored! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Numero 7. Cambio di giocatore.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Pele is having a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
And we have our very first corner.
Numero 6. Numero 18. Messi.
That has been knocked clear.
Il numero 4.
Great vision.
Il numero 13.
That pass isn't the best.
Il numero 10.
Great defending, strong and determined. Aimed beyond the defence. Gets into some space.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Kessié! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him. He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely now the result's beyond doubt.
Numero
And he's
4.
only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And when the manager... And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes...
Alvarez! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Alvarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pinches it off him. And that could set him on his way. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And here's Dembele. Alvarez, shot a goal! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Courtois. That is good alertness. Now it's Donatoni. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Saliba does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Griezmann. Now it's Donatoni. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Serginho. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hazard. He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Hazard really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Looking for the run. Donatoni providing an outlet. And the shot! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Donatoni. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's a promising position. Hazard is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Beckenbauer. Khan sends that a long way. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, such a clever touch. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the score.
And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Donatoni. Want to throw in. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. Now it's Alvarez. He's picked his way through. They've got to be quick to recover this. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saliba, it's not an especially good pass, that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alvarez! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Alvarez. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Takes a shot! It's there! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And now he has two. And the first half is done. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. Here we go again then. David Villa.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Alvarez. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Locatelli goes short. And the finish! And he's there to get it away. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's their second corner of the game. Locatelli plays it short. Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. This time, surely! And that has been clubbed away. Griezmann wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. There's the shot! He can get that clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Goes forward. Alvarez might just make this. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Donatoni. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Kukçu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Serginho. And here's Donatoni. That is good strength. Azar. Great vision. He's through here. Oh, Red, nice interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for options for movement. A searching ball out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a sharp pass. And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21. Viene sostituito con il numero 20.
Zanetti.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Locatelli. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that looks a decent ball. David Villa.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's Locatelli. Now it's Rafael Leao. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's beautifully weighted. And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. That's been slipped through. Plenty to aim at. Great chance! Goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Just the goalkeeper. Real chance! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
As if three weren't enough. Shapes to shoot! It's in! With so little time left, grandstand finish! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Numero 4.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di
And the
recupero.
shot! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Danielson bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lee Kang in. This is Dembele. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. Locatelli! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's lost his man here. Danielson. He's taking on the lot of them. Tries a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very good. Batistuta, totally unstoppable. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Serginho. It's a good run down the left-hand side. This looks promising. Alvarez! Oh, Red, nice interception. Threads one in. Now it's Alvarez. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Costa Curta. That has not gone well. It's a good ball out wide. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now, oh no, what has happened here? He's picked his... and the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho. Pressing high and with purpose. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. The less said about that pass, the better. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Danielson tries to pass it through. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Mbappe! Throw in. And it's Mac has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's gone for goal! Played in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
McAllister. Arsenal have their second corner now. There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Costa Curta, great vision. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Arsenal really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff. And
Chance! That's good play. And it's Makalele. Good read, needed to be. He's having a go! Oh, just over.
oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Danielson is flagged offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Danielson. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Alvarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Looking for a runner. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Danielson. That's an imaginative pass. Adams calmly anticipates.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Arsenal have reclaimed it. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, easy pickings there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that's well seen too. Time and again they are repelled. Applies the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Danielson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Alvarez. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Adams. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And he whips it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And they can counter here. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Griezmann. Coming on the field. Number 9. Bayer. Number 22.
60 minutes played.
The attendance
that's well
for this
spotted.
match was 29,830.
Hakimi. Spread it left. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cross into the shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3! They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely weighted ball. Lampard. And he's picked it up out wide. Donatoni. Now here's the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Hazard. It's Hazard! And it's McAllister. And he's had a hit! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
McAllister clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Cross from Hakimi. Beckenbauer gets it away. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Serginho. Beckenbauer. Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get free. Lampard! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Substitution on the field, number 13.
Now, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Messi. Coming on the field, number 20, Danielson. Number 14,
Can he get on the end of this?
Neymar.
Oh, red. Nice interception. McAllister is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He is through here. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Played into space out wide. Adams.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Khan claims comfortable. Well, that looks a decent ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lampard. Ball is over the line. Rice,
Added minutes has
laid
been
into
indicated.
space. Now that's well seen too. Time added on, 4 minutes. Beckenbauer. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. It's Hazard! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rice. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And now,
how would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Lee Kang-in. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hazard. Danger averted for now. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Xavi Alonso. Messi, probing pass. Nicely weighted ball. That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti delivers. And he's taking no chances there. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Torres! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lee Kang-in can see things, others simply cannot. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Khan gets rid without sophistication.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Batistuta. He could be in here. Chance! Goal! First blood drawn. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Cleared without complication. Can he get it through? It's Park Ji-sung. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And that was very necessary. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Torres. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Raul. And that's gone loose. Neymar plays it, and another try! Knocks it into space. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ambitious ball here. Played into space out wide. Zanetti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Belletti. He won't be happy with that one. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, it's come loose.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckham. Azar. That is very well defended. He is through here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Tokushima Vortis really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Played out wide. And it's Van Valken. Cannavaro. Out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Decent chance! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And we have our very first corner. And it's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. Now it's Azar. Xavi Alonso.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. He's looking wide. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. And it's Beckham. Stood up well to him there.
The attendance for this match.
Xavi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a oh, they could be caught out here. Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now, can they get him away? Neymar gets into a good position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Raul, looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Corner number 2 then.
Lee Canyon. Number 10, Messi.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Xabi Alonso.
He's played it
Coming on
back.
the field, Number 22, Donadoni.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 41.
This is Batistuta.
Number 4.
He's picked his way through.
Substitutions taking place.
Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Belletti. Tries to play it through. Now there's a chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
2 goals and the shot! He has done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Number 13.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's onside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And back to the goalkeeper. Cannavaro. Beckham. That has not gone well. Well read, nice interception. That's an imaginative pass. Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Big header! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho. Cannavaro. Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Spread it left. Now that's well seen too. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Hello, attendees.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of...